So I went and reviewed the legal bills that were approved from January to March. And I saw on the invoice, and this was a question that I wanted to ask, but then Julie was out of office, and I asked somebody who was there, but they didn't have the information. The invoice was actually presented for one particular vendor, I think it's Cleary Jacoby, for $40,000, and then it was stuck out, and we paid $22,000 from January to March.
Just to clarify, is this a question or comment on the bill? Is this
Yeah.
in this bill? Is this in this bill that we're, because this is approving this month's bills list?
Okay, so in this month's bill, also for the same vendor, I see that when I looked at the bills list, it says January to June. That's the reason why I'm asking. I'm talking about last time's approval, because last board meeting, I think we approved January, February, March. And this time we are seeing, again, January to June being billed. But then it only says April for $12,553 for one vendor. So what did we approve previously?
So this was explained by someone in my office. The purchase order was created and encumbered for the last 6-month period of the school year. So the encumbrance says January through June. That's just the purchase order shorthand. The payment is actually for whatever month the bill is for, and I believe it's April at this point.
Okay, so for January to March, we paid them $22,000, and then just for April, we're paying them, the charges being asked to pay are $12,553.
I don't have it in front of me, so I can't
The
say
bills-
yes or no on
Yeah,
that.
it's check number 206002, and it says $12,553 for April.
Then that would be, then that
So
is-
just for 1 month, we're paying
I would
$12,553.
need to double check, but if that is what was written there, then that should be the accurate notation for the invoice.
Okay. And I could come in and review the bills or the...
As you did last time,
Yeah,
yes.
along with the log.
Along with the what?
The log for initiating the legal work.
The law?
The log. There's a log that we have to
There is
maintain.
not a log.
How do you, so how do we know who contacted for legal services? We don't maintain a log on,
It's checked by the office.
yeah.
You don't belong, your policy authorizes who can speak with who can.
Yeah, that I understand, that the policy authorizes who can reach out. So all I'm saying is, whenever we reach out and seek legal advice, we don't maintain, this was the date and this was the time that we reached out to so-and-so legal counsel. So how do we tie the bills? All I'm saying is, you reach out to legal counsel and they're billing us $12,553 in 1 month. So how were the services rendered? You don't keep a tab of how many times you reached out to the legal counsel?
It's in the law. That's in the. Can I answer it, or do you want to answer it?
So, yeah, Julie and I both review the legal bills. We are generally the ones who talk to the attorneys the most. But I will say, anytime you keep them after a meeting to talk to them, you're being charged for it. So they're not sitting there having a great conversation with you for their help. This is their job. So when you're keeping them after a meeting, you're getting charged for it. So Julie and I are the ones who look at the bills, we make sure everything looks right, and then we send it off.
So I understand, like, so Frances was here during the award ceremony, and she's paid by the hour. So all through the 3 hours or 2 hours, we pay her. But all I'm saying is, except outside this board meeting, when you contact a legal attorney for any service, you don't keep a log of when, who contacted. You-
It's the bill. It's the invoice that you receive.
So I'm getting it from the vendor, but I'm saying from a client perspective, we... No. So only the vendor is going to provide us the bill saying that so-and-so contacted me on so-and-so date. We, as the client or the entity, we don't maintain a log on when we contacted for legal services outside of the board meeting.
Yeah, we could.
No.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're gonna.
Do we maintain a log of when we reach out outside of?
Just said that we do not.
Okay, you do not. Tom Forager saying, yes, we do. So,
All right.